Hey, what's up guys? It's Edison here. I just got back a very small CGC express order that I wanted to go over. And then I kind of just want to talk about the channel as well and like what my plans are. But this is how this express order came in. Honestly, it kind of peeves me a bit. Like, express isn't cheap. I understand it's only 7 cards, but I paid $400 something to get these graded with subgrades. And they're just tossed in this type of small box. Now, I don't have an issue with these small boxes. I ship like this, but they just put the cards stacked on top of each other with a rubber band and this this is not good bubble wrap. And you can tell it's not good because, like, look, it's popped because they cut from a bigger sheet. So it's pretty much just like they took a Ziploc bag, wrapped it around my cards, and then I just threw a rubber band about it. Which, maybe if it's a small company or like a small store that you're buying cards from or anything like that, it's fine. But like for a big company like CGC, and especially at this tier of service, I would expect there to be a little bit more like protection afforded my cards. But like I know people complain about P.S.A. for the same thing. So let's just go over this sub. This sub was slightly delayed because I had some issues with my billing information. This was like another issue that I found with this order was CGC had tried to charge my card, but my card declined. But they didn't reach out to tell me that my card declined. I don't know if like they give it a couple of days to retry or something, but I would assume that if my card declined, they should contact me right away. And I can give an example of how that would work is I sent a premium order to Beckett, BGS for grading. It got there yesterday. I believe it got there yesterday. Like that's when it was marked as received in my system. And that same day, they also charged me. It got declined. My SAM card got declined, but they called me up right away to get it sorted with me. Like I would just prefer that. And that BGS submission costs less than the CGC one. But they're somehow like not able to follow up. So in theory, my fear was that like this express order would have just been sitting in a CGC warehouse. Or like at the grading station for how long before I either reached out or before they decided to reach out to get that billing issue resolved. But if you'll notice right away, these are English back cards, but they're not English cards. But they are really clean. Like, look at that. This one's spotless on the back. That's a beautiful card. Oh, this is another thing too you're gonna notice. I can grab an example right here. Look at the case. This is not your standard CGC card case. This is for their trading card case. This is for their sports cards. You can tell because like look how the corners are exposed there. So you have like this border. It's much more akin to a P.S.A. case, how those cards are held in, or even a Beckett case. And then look at the traditional CGC trading card case. So the traditional case is like a rectangle that the card sits in snugly. And this one, it's like these four pillars that just frame it and keep the corners exposed. I personally prefer the design of this. It feels a little bit more premium. It feels a little bit more secure. So yeah, that's just an observation that they changed it. Yeah, as I said, English back, not English cards. Lillie. This is actually a Chinese card. It comes from Taiwan. They're written in traditional Chinese, but it's Dreams Come True Set B. Really beautiful set. With some great full arts. But this art is very famous for being the Extra Battle Day Lillie art, which was a promo given out in a tournament in Japan. So that one's really expensive. That one like averages, I would say, like at least $2,000 to $3,000 raw now. Quite a bit more graded. But these are, I think, like a fifth of the price. They are a set card, which definitely helps it. It makes sense for affordability, but they are really hard to pull. And to my knowledge, this is the only other way you can get these arts. Look at that, 9.5, and such a beautiful Lillie artwork. And that's what I like about these is the art that they're from is really hard to come by, really expensive, but this is some of the best trainer art they've done. So, if you're a full art trainer collector, this is something I do think will be on your checklist. This one's really clean as well. Just looking at it, I'm not a fan of this type of case. Someone had mentioned to me that this might be because they ran out of cases for the trading cards. This is different too, I believe. Oh, maybe not. I thought the corners felt rougher. But another Lillie 9.5, same set. How do the subgrades compare? Better centering, worse surface, same corner, same edges. Just great artwork. And I was a little bit scared. When I sent these in, I was very confident that none would get a 10. Because I did notice like either centering issues or slight blemishes. Right there, that corner. That little dot in the corner. Oh, that might be dust. That corner right there has a little blemish. That very minor stuff CGC is really good at picking up on. 9.5 in the Lillie full art. So I sent 3 Lillies. We're going to see the next card. I don't want to spoil it, but here it is. English back. Acerola, Chinese, Dream Come True Set A. That was Set B. This is the full art from Set A. This is my favorite of the Acerola full arts because, I mean, not only do I think the character looks good, but you have that little Haunter right in the back right there. And then Gengar, really, really small in the background. Great artwork. And I guess like this is like a smaller point in case you weren't aware. Oh, look at that corner right there. Definitely not a 10. But Japan has the Japanese back, but most foreign language cards just use the English back. In case you were ever wondering about that. But another 9 in the Acerola. Corners 8.5. Even if the corners were a 9, this would still be a 9. But like we could tell that corner there was pretty messed up. But mint cards nonetheless. And this is the last of those full arts. If you know this set, then you know what this is. Guzma. I like this artwork a lot, but I'm also just a believer that they made, for some reason, they gave Guzma really good full arts in Sun and Moon. I guess, I don't know if it's Guzma or Guzma. I think it probably Guzma. Look at that. The colors are really nice, how they refract. And the fraction works really well with the background, the graffiti background. 9.5. This was really strong card. 9.5 centering, 9.5 surface, 10 corners, and 9.5 edges. That might have been the best subgrades we've seen so far. And then the final one, it's just another Guzma. Back is pretty clean. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of how these cases look. CGC 9, 9 centering, 9 surface, 10 corners, 9.5 edges. Still a pretty strong card. I mean, to have a majority comeback gem mint, 4 comeback gem mint, 4 comeback as mint 9s. Not the best. I'm still disappointed about the packaging. I'm a little disappointed with how they handled the whole billing situation with me. But overall, I'm still happy to get these cards back. And as like a quick update, moving forward, I'm going to be trying to purchase more variety stuff for the channel because I realize it's pretty boring for me personally to be, only unboxing Japanese modern promos. And I'm guessing it's probably not the most entertaining for people viewing to see that stuff. So you're going to see a lot more variety of stuff I picked up from Yahoo and Macari, and like collections and stuff. I'm trying to diversify what I'm purchasing. All right, thanks for watching and have a nice one.